Yo, what is going on, people? It's your boy State, and we are back. Some of this Gears of War Judgment Insane campaign. We are in section 3-1, Paddock's testimony. And overall, I have finished it. I just got to get all the parts up. I will say that I think his section is definitely the easiest out of the three that I've played so far. On this section, you got to run through only with shotguns only. And at first, like, it took me a while to get past this part. And I honestly thought, like, the blood mounts were a lot easier to take on than the maulers because there's only 2 blood mounts. But after playing through it a few times, like either one, like if you're up close with the sawed off, you'll kill them with one blast, whether it's the the blood mount or the mauler. But the maulers, to me, is not even close how much easier that spawn is, because the blood mounts, I mean, they have the drones on them, and if you don't have to deal with the hammerburst fire coming from the drones right in your back, then I mean it makes the whole thing a whole lot easier. And it doesn't help that a lot of my deaths came from just random grenades popping up out of nowhere. And with that spawn, I ended up getting mostly wretches, so that definitely helped make that part a lot easier than it had been on previous attempts. So ended up after we walked through that part pretty good, and right here just taking on this the corpser. Definitely, you can go walk up to him, get a couple, sawed-off shots into his back. As Cole takes his beating like a man, he just stands right in that shit. He don't care. But a couple sawed-off shots to the back, you can finish him off pretty easy. And then, ends up escaping there with my life. Get out of here, Rich. Nobody likes you. But you can go ahead and climb up the side and get pretty close. Get close enough to him to go ahead and put a couple shotgun shots into him to take him out. As long as you watch out for the ink and the grenadiers up at the top chucking grenades down on you. This part isn't too bad. And then, yeah, he's dead. And all you got left is to deal with the grenadiers on the top of the steps. But my boy Cole went up there and cleaned up most of them anyway. All that's left is these two. Go ahead and save his life. Get rid of him, and that's game. So 3-1, not too hard if you can get the right spawns, and as long as you can stay in cover. A lot of the times I died, I just wasn't really staying in cover, putting myself out there to be killed, not watching out where the grenades were. But overall, this part really isn't too bad. Once you get past that first part, it's pretty easy. And this section, kind of the same. I did this on my first try. Not really hard at all. When you get in there, you don't know where they are. It's kind of hard to see them if they're far away from you. And right here, I just I swapped out both of my shotguns for the retro lancer and this torque bow over here. Don't forget, there's a torque bow over here. It may make life for you a little bit easier. But as long as you keep an eye on the Cyclops so they don't run up behind you and chainsaw you. I mean, you can even get away with them running towards you, lancer firing and shit, because pretty much as long as you put a shot into them, it'll stun them. And, it'll, give you enough time to get into some cover or keep shooting them to put them down, and you shouldn't really have too much problem since they don't really send a whole bunch of Cyclops at you at once. What I like to do, I just like to keep targeting them, keep spotting them, to keep the reticle over their head so I know where they are, so I can just kind of shoot into the smoke like that. And definitely you want to watch out for the heavies. I think you can get boomers here, but I think you can get. I think it just kind of switches off who you can get, like whether it's maulers, boomers, or grinders. I got grinders on this run. Definitely not the easiest of the three, but didn't really have too much problem with them. There's only a few of them. I think there's maybe 3 or 4. and cleaned them up pretty good. So definitely go ahead and use this hole in the wall to your advantage. My teammates ended up flowing in there so I can move up. And then don't miss torque bow shots like I do, because I'm trying to assume he's going to move over here, and then I end up missing. I missed a lot of these torque bow shots. But the torque bow definitely helps. Gets you a couple of easy kills. You know, save yourself some bullets. And go this way if you can. Go ahead and clear out some of the Theron guards. There is an onyx box over there that you can use to go ahead and fill up your torque bow when you run out. Over there. I don't think you get grenades on this level. I don't think you do. I'm not sure. But definitely try to stay out of obvious lines of sight so you don't get randomly torqued in the chest or the arm or some shit. And this part really isn't that hard at all. It's pretty easy. And, overall, I think Paddock's chapters are pretty easy, other than the final part, which we will get to later on. And apparently you can't really shoot over these boxes. I think it's because I'm still on the steps. And luckily he doesn't want to kill me, as I missed this torque bow shot. Kill him. Get rid of this heavy, and that should be just about it. The heavy and this Theron guard, and that should be it. So hopefully this helped you if you were stuck on these two parts. Leave comments below if you have any extra tips for people who might be struggling. But that's it for me. I'm out. Catch y'all later. Peace.